During the Indian Ocean Defence and Security (IODS) 2024 Defence Exhibition in Perth, Australia a few days ago, several countries displayed scale models of what they plan to offer for the Royal Australian Navy's Tier 2 surface combatant requirement. One of them was Spain's Navantia, which already have previous experience in delivering ships to the Royal Australian Navy like the Canberra-class assault ship, Hobart-class air warfare destroyers, and supply-class replenishment ships. Their offer, called the Alpha 3000 frigate design, is a 3,000-ton class corvette frigate based on the smaller Navantia 2200 Al Jubail class corvettes delivered to the Royal Saudi Navy, with improvements including Australia-specific equipment. Unknown to many, Navantia has offered the Alpha series of surface combatants to the Philippine Navy to meet its future corvette and frigate requirements under the Re-Horizon 3 phase of the RAF PMP. Navantia is among the respondents to an earlier RFI released by the Philippine Navy some months back for its upcoming new frigate requirement. It would be remembered that Navantia's local representative recently mentioned that the Spanish shipbuilder is looking to establish a local manufacturing base together with a local shipbuilder to allow the local construction and maintenance of Navantia's warships in the Philippines, should the Philippine Navy select their proposals. According to our sources, Navantia's offer is open-ended in terms of the design, and will depend on what the Philippine Navy would ultimately require. But they would be happy to offer their latest designs, which include those offered to the Royal Australian Navy like the Alpha 3000 light frigate, corvette, Alpha 5000 frigate, Navantia 2200 corvette, among others. And that there is interest in Spanish warships from the Philippine Navy leadership, especially since Spain is also offering long-term soft loan financing and counter-trade offers for these ships. Recent increasingly brazen attacks by Chinese vessels in the West Philippine Sea have drawn international attention to the Philippines, particularly sparking investor interest in the country's burgeoning defense and security sector. Several foreign defense companies have expressed the desire to partner with local companies and open local manufacturing facilities in the Philippines, according to an Inquirer report. However, the problem is that all these proposals are not working because the Senate has not yet approved the Philippine Defense Industry Development Act, PDIDA, which was approved by Congress in January 2024. Among those reported is Portugal's EAD defense communication system, which also hopes the Philippines and Portugal will soon sign a defense cooperation agreement. Local company Asia Defense and Firepower Corporation, ADFC, which is the local representative of Spanish companies Expal Systems and Navantia, also mentioned the following. An unnamed Spanish shipbuilder, apparently Navantia in reference to Australia's naval shipbuilding industry and the ADFC's relationship with them, is said to have offered to set up a shipbuilding facility on Bataan for the construction of naval ships and weapons, as Navantia has permits to produce them. Naval weapon systems from Bay Systems, Bofors, now Bay Systems, Otto Melara, now Leonardo, and Rheinmetall Air Defense. Max Defense Philippines previously mentioned that Navantia already has a local partner, although building their own facility would clearly up the game. In a related announcement, Navantia also expressed its intention to propose the construction of 6 or more Tasman-class corvettes in collaboration with Austal for the armed forces of the Philippines' urgent need for increased strike capabilities. According to a Navantia spokesperson, the two companies began collaborating on detailed proposals in November 2022, in anticipation of the Defense Strategic Review being released in April 2023. The Tasman-class corvette is a combatant ship measuring 109.6 meters long, 15.35 meters wide, and with a displacement of up to 3,600 tons depending on the exact configuration. According to Navantia, this is an Australian version of the Alpha 3000 design built for Saudi Arabia as the Navantia class, and as such is promoted as a proven design. As armament and defense equipment, the ship has 16 configurable VLS cells, 4 quadruple anti-ship missile launchers in tilt racks, a main gun in the 57mm category, 2 triple torpedo launchers, a lighter close-in gun of 30mm or less. System: CIWS, 2 remote weapon stations, RWS, housing heavy machine guns and dual decoy launchers. The corvette carries a version of the CEAF-AR phased array radar and the Seamount missile illuminator system. Lastly, the ship offers 2 RHIBs and features a hangar and helipad for Seahawk-class helicopters, in addition to a mission space below the landing pad that accommodates RHIBs or USVs. In addition to the collaboration between shipbuilders Navantian and Austal, the Philippines also has the potential to build such a larger Alpha 5000 combatant warship, which is a frigate-sized concept with a displacement of 4,550 tons, a length of 121 meters and a width of 16 meters. The ship differentiates itself from the Tasman-class corvettes by featuring an additional 16 VLS cells amidships for a total of 32 cells, reducing the number of anti-ship missiles to 8 cells. The Alpha 5000 also retains the CIWS and torpedo launcher, but is equipped with a larger 76mm main gun and a more capable CEAF-AR configuration. Similar to the Tasman class, the frigate design also includes a mission space below the helipad. The Alpha 5000 can accommodate flexible mission configurations including ASW and mine warfare, but also considers the humanitarian role. Australia did not have warship building capability 2 decades ago, but now the Australian Navy is poised to become the strongest navy in the region, Sanchez said, adding that the Philippines can replicate that success. Traditionally, our modern warships had to travel to overseas shipyards for their maintenance and repairs because no local shipyards can maintain and repair modern warships, which means our modern warships spend a lot of time overseas instead of protecting our territorial waters, he said. But with the facility in the Philippines, repairs can be done locally and the vessels can therefore patrol the country's vast territory for a longer time instead of being sent for extended periods abroad for repairs and maintenance. ADFC also mentioned an unnamed British company that wants to set up a vehicle workshop that could upgrade trucks and military vehicles, and potentially make armored vehicles through technology transfer. An unnamed German company, which we believe is Rheinmetall, is also said to be interested in opening a propellant powder production facility somewhere in Luzon. The approval of the Philippine Defense Industry Development Act will provide clarity and a basis for these companies to invest in the Philippines. But if they do invest, the armed forces of the Philippines should prioritize procurement from these companies to give them a reason to continue doing business and stay afloat. We hope that the offers from several foreign defense companies who have expressed the desire to partner with local companies and open local manufacturing facilities in the Philippines can have a positive impact on the construction of warships locally. We believe that the Philippine Navy is becoming better prepared to face various threats, especially in Indo-Pacific waters.